Miss Transformers 96 here with another video review. This time it is Megamind compared to the movie. So yes, I'm going to talk about the toys, and I'm just comparing them to the movie because it came out on Friday and it is Monday, and I saw it on Saturday. So yes, but before we get started, I just want to say thank you for who requested this video. Sirard100, I'm probably saying that wrong, but there is his name. Also requested my update of my collection, so thanks for requesting videos. That's awesome. Okay, so here we have Titan, the Minion, and the Destruction Bot. Wait, am I saying that right? I don't know, I don't have the box right here. I think it's the Destruction Bot. Before, I just want to talk about just a little character, the Brain Bot. They were pretty cool in the movie. There was hundreds of them. At some times there was only a few, but then at the end there's like a lot of them. Oh, sorry, before I continue, if you don't want to hear anything about the movie, if you want to be surprised, then just turn this off, watch the movie, and then turn it back on, because I will be spoiling the movie throughout this video. So if you've seen it, watch it. If you haven't, then guide off of this page for right now. Okay, well, the Brain Bot, just dropped him, but here he is. I dropped him in my review of him anyway, so yeah. So he is very cool. In the movie, they're kind of like pets to Megamind and the Minion. They take on like dog and cat personalities, which is pretty cool. It's very neat, and they did a very good job with how this figure looked in Destruction the Toy from the movie. So cool. So now, Minion. Okay, Minion in the movie was really cool. He had a unique voice. His voice was the same as Crane from Kung Fu Panda. And speaking of Kung Fu Panda, they did advertise Kung Fu Panda 2 coming out this summer. Just thought I'd tell you if you wanted to know. So anyway, but he was the same as Crane from Kung Fu Panda, which was a decent voice. At first, I didn't think that I would like it, but when I saw the movie, it wasn't bad. You really, you come to like it, you know, it's pretty good. Constructing this guy, they did a good job. In the movie, his head was, smaller than it is in this toy, but they did do a very good job, comparing it to the movie. They did pretty good. There was one scene where he had his back up, and he did have this whole kind of assembly on his back, so very movie accurate. And the thing that he came with was the DNA extractor. So now, this is where the whole plot of the movie comes. This is where I'm going to really spoil the movie if you haven't seen it. So the whole movie, from the previews, if all you saw was the previews, you would think that the movie was about Megamind fighting Metro Man, and just that whole movie of him just like losing every time. But no, it starts off with just showing some pictures from their battles, and him just, you know, kind of getting beat, Megamind getting beat by Metro Man and everything, and just breaking out of prison and doing the same thing over and over. But then what happens is he beats Metro Man, and then gets bored after just, you know, conquering the city. He has nothing much to do. So, he creates a new superhero, Titan. By accident, he creates this DNA extractor, and he puts the kind of thing in it so it'll give him all of Metro Man's powers, and accidentally shoots it at a reporter, at a cameraman actually, which is this guy. Titan. They name him Titan at the end. So, that's what the DNA extractor is, and they did do a very good job comparing that to the movie. So, this is the main thing, the main twist on the movie, if you didn't know. If you saw my Minion review, and you watched the whole thing, I did review, the plot of the story, because on the back of these toys has that whole plot, so they just really spoil it for you. So, sorry if I said that and nobody wanted to hear it. They wanted to, you know, watch movies first, but yeah. So Titan in the movie was the cameraman that gets shot with the DNA extractor and turns to a super powered hero, and Megamind and Minion are in disguise and train him to be a good guy. But just a lot of stuff happens and he gets angry, and then he turns to villainy. He steals money and everything, and then that's where Megamind doesn't like it because he wants to fight a character, and then, you know, they have this big battle with the Destruction Bot. I'll talk about him a little bit later. But first of all, compared to the toy to the movie, he's very cool. The muscles and everything are very movie-like. The legs, the whole costume design is movie-like, except for the hood. I didn't notice a hood. I mean, he might have had it, but when I saw the movie, I didn't notice it. I don't know, if you noticed it, comment or something. The head sculpt, the very goofy head sculpt, was very much like the movie, how he was in the movie. Although in the movie, most of the time, he was angry, because he was like a villain. So yeah, a pretty cool scene at the end with them fighting Titan and everything, because he was the main bad guy. They do end up obviously getting him with the DNA extractor, and then he goes back to the normal cameraman. Paint-wise, compared to the movie, I don't remember this kind of like grayish white. It was more of a just pure white in the movie, if I remember. So I think they cut a little corners with just leaving the plastic without painting the plastic. A white with just leaving the plastic. So I really didn't like that. And also I did notice from his upper arm right here, it might only be mine, but I doubt it. And then the down here, the white down here, is kind of a yellowish on both sides too. This white on his elbow down is kind of like a yellowish. You can't really see from the camera, but it doesn't look good. So I didn't like that. But I'm glad I did get him, because he was the villain in the movie. He had quite a bit of airtime, because yeah. So yeah, so when Megamind goes to try to, you know, fight the hero, which is Titan, at the beginning, he thought that he was a hero. When he gets there, he doesn't want to be a hero and just wants to be a villain, so Megamind decides to just kind of insult him and stuff, so that Titan will actually fight his Megamind. And when Megamind and Titan first fight, they are in the Destruction Bot. So here it is. The Destruction Bot in the movie looked just about the same, which was really cool. They really didn't change much in the toy. The only... Yes, if you saw my review, I will tell you that poor quality, very poor quality, and apparently he is not Hasbro. I did get a comment that he was not Hasbro, so sorry if I insulted Hasbro. But the toy, he does, this part detaches and becomes kind of like a getaway ship, and he doesn't use that in the movie. He pushes a button and he just like flies right out of it. But he does not, this big engine thing does not come up in the movie and fly. He does have the saws in the movie. Probably if you saw it, you probably noticed them, and he used it. So yeah, so it looks like he was in the movie. They did a good job portraying the toy as what it was in the movie. So yeah, that was very good. Even though poor quality, but that's the toy. That's comparing it to the movie. It was all good. It looked good. Titan does destroy the Destruction Bot, but at the end of the movie, he's in it again. So I guess they must have fixed it. So yeah. So there's my comparison to the movie. I probably won't be getting any more toys, except for I do think that I'm going to get the maybe a few of the McDonald's toys of this. I do have Metro Man from the McDonald's toys, and I'll do a review on that as soon as I get it. I have it, but I don't have it, like, I bought it, but I don't have it. Exactly. Okay, so I'll get that in, and I'll definitely do a review. So yeah, so that's my comparison video from the toys of Megamind to the movie Megamind. You should go see it. Very cool movie. Thanks for watching.